All right, we're back. So let's break down the law of attraction in very simple terms. Every single thing is made up of energy, and every thought or feeling carries a specific frequency. The law of attraction shows you that like attracts like. So if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Thoughts become things. That's how inventions have worked in our past. And in our 3D experience, most people are focusing on all the things they don't want, which all that does is send out a frequency attracting more of the things that they don't want. Because the universe doesn't understand or judge whether something is good or bad. It just responds to your thoughts immediately. So if you change your thoughts, you can change your life. We all live in a manifested life based on our thoughts. All the people we meet, the jobs we have, the debt, the joy, the pain, the car, it's all manifested. So emotions are an incredible gift because they show us what we are thinking, and they also carry a vibration. So some thoughts can make you feel grateful, empowered, blissful, or joyful, while other thoughts may bring up guilt, resentment, anger, grief, or shame. As you embark on this journey to become a conscious observer of your life, you can catch yourself in a negative thought by noticing the emotion and sensation in the body. So the law of attraction is simple. If you feel good, you will attract good. So pay attention to how you feel, what you're doing, and who you're with when you feel good or bad. And use these feelings as feedback to see when you are in alignment with the universe and when you are not. Your job is to see just how quickly can you catch yourself in a negative emotion and see that it's blocking the good from coming into your life. That's when you face the fear of moving deeper and seeing what's behind it. So the law of attraction is as impartial as the law of gravity. Nothing can come into your experience unless you summons it. If you're feeling bad, it's impossible for good things to come into your life. So, knowing that, how can you catch yourself in those bad moments and shift your energy? And when we start manifesting, it's crucial to understand what we want and the parts of our shadow that might be blocking us from that. As there are 3 simple steps to manifesting. 1, ask. 2, believe. And 3, receive. So get clear on what you want when asking, believe that you can have it, and act, speak, and think as though you have already received it. Because receiving involves feeling the way you would feel once the desire has manifested. Feeling good aligns with the frequency of your goal. So if you want to lose weight, don't focus on losing weight. Focus on the perfect weight and the feeling it would bring to your life if you looked the way that you wanted to look. This is why practicing gratitude, affirmations, and visualization is so important to manifestation. So today I'm going to guide you through a daily gratitude and visualization practice that will help you attract your dream reality. Our job isn't to chase our dreams frantically. Our job is to visualize it, let go, and attract the dream to us, because that's how the universe works. Act from inspiration in every single day, and imagination is everything. As a child, you were told to stop playing pretend and fantasizing, and this is why many of us don't live fulfilled lives. We should have never stopped playing. Because when play becomes your purpose, performance becomes your product. So decide what you want, believe you can have it, believe you are worthy of it, visualize it, feel the feelings associated with it, and then let it go and watch the magic unfold. It's really that simple. Most of my clients come to me and they want to improve something involving health, wealth, or relationships. So I'm just going to give you a real quick update on each of those. So if we're talking about wealth, if you're not wealthy, it might be due to a lack mindset. So one of the best ways to attract more money is by giving more, as it shows the universe that you have plenty, because remember, prosperity is your birthright. So when you think about having money, what emotions come up for you? Is it happiness, freedom, or power? Because there's many different feelings that come from money. So it's very important that what you're looking for with money, you start to align that and match those energies and match those frequencies. When you give, it doesn't mean you sacrifice yourself. Giving cannot come from a place of lack, or it will breed resentment. So each time you give, it should come from an unconditional desire to give. So if we can focus on attracting more money to bring it into our lives, and we can think about being wealthy and prosperous in the future, it will be better than focusing on the debt, as that will attract more debt. Instead, come up with a plan, set up an auto pay, set it and forget it, and shift your thoughts to the money coming in and a future of abundance. Now let's chat about relationships. This is a hard one because relationships really have a big job in our lives. As I've said, our thoughts are powerful. They create the words we speak, the feelings we feel, and the actions we take. And when you want something, you have to make sure your actions align with your desires. So in a relationship, your job is to understand you before you can understand another. Do you treat yourself the way you want others to treat you? Because many people are out there sacrificing themselves for others, thinking that that makes them a good person. But in the end, I promise you, that just breeds resentment. It's your responsibility to summon your own desires. You can't summon your desires through someone else. So, to attract love, fill yourself up with it until you become the love you desire. And like a magnet, you'll attract it. In life, we've been taught to put ourselves last, and as a result, we attract things and people and places and things that make us feel that. So unless you fill yourself up first, you really have nothing to give to anyone else. When you do what makes you feel good, you become a joy to be around and you shine in your life. You're responsible for your own joy, and all of your joy is on the frequency of love. You can't hold love in your hand, you can only feel it. So the more you radiate love from the inside, the more love will come back to you. So when you want to attract a relationship, make sure your thoughts, your words, and your actions don't contradict that desire. If you feel bad about yourself, you are blocking love from the universe. So focus on what you love about people, not what you don't, and what you love about yourself, not what you don't. It seems simple, doesn't it? It really is that simple. The last one, let's talk about our body and mind and how they're connected, because our body reflects our inner world. When we experience disease, it's often a sign that we have an unbalanced perspective or we're not being loving or grateful. So what I'm saying here is this means you can heal anything in your body by changing your thoughts. As I truly believe disease can't survive in a body with a healed emotional state, and illness can't thrive where there are harmonious thoughts. Only perfection and love exist in those places. So it's essential to focus on health and longevity, not on illnesses. So for example, if you worry about catching a cold, you probably will catch it because of that negative thought. And when people call and complain about their health, it's really, really important to not listen to that negativity. Instead, give them powerful thoughts of healing and let it go. Because when stress is removed from the body, it does what it's designed to do. It heals itself. So we're entering an era now of energy medicine where everything in the universe has a frequency, and by changing or creating an opposing frequency, we can change the world. Disease is held in the body by our thoughts, our observations, and our attention to symptoms. So give yourself powerful thoughts. This even applies when I'm talking about the aging process, which to me is one of my biggest fears. Release the thoughts about aging and focus on youth. That's how you change it. Let's talk about the power of what we focus our energy on in our lives. What you resist persists, and when you run from something, you will often run into it. It will end up controlling your life. By resisting what's manifesting in your life, you give more energy to the things you don't like, and that just attracts more negativity. It's okay to notice what you don't want, don't get me wrong, but it's crucial not to dwell on it. Instead, when you catch those things of, I don't want this, shift your focus to what you do want. Everything is energy, and you attract what you focus on in your life. You are a spiritual being, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just changes form. Therefore, you are and always will be. The universe is born from thought. We are the creators of our own destiny. We are all connected and all one. So let go of the past difficulties because only you can create the life you deserved, and it's shaped by your thoughts. Your purpose is what you declare it to be. Your mission is the one you give yourself, and your life is what you create. No one will judge your truth now or ever. So it's essential to be happy now. Feel good now. When you follow your bliss, you live in joy, and you open yourself up to the universe's abundance. You become excited about life, and you share your love with everyone you meet. Your excitement, passion, and bliss, gosh, it becomes so contagious. I urge you to follow your pleasure and embrace your genius. Again, I've said it many times. Do what you love in a place you love with the people you love for as long as humanly possible. It's that simple.